Hi everyone, my name is Vincent and I'm excited to welcome you today into our Lucky Duck studio. In the past, thanks to your support, we have been able to create amazing digital hybrid games like Chronicles of Crime and Destinies. Today, I'm excited to present you our latest digital hybrid game, Divinus. In Divinus, ancient Greece is being invaded by the pantheon of Northern gods. A fierce clash is about to begin between the gods and a new pantheon will be formed from the ashes. The prophet Pythia foresees that one person of great power, a new Divinus, will ascend and claim a seat among the gods. Divinus is a competitive, legacy, digital hybrid board game for 2 to 4 players that features both a campaign and an infinitely replayable game mode. Every campaign scenario will start with you opening a sealed box with new quests, stickers, gods, game rules, and much more. You'll combine your dice to explore new lands, expand your demigods map, and complete quests. As you play, you'll permanently change your copy of Divinus by adding scannable stickers representing locations and characters of mythology. You'll customize your demigod with powerful artifacts and gain impressive titles for performing epic feats. Forging your dice will allow you to influence the odds and gain the most favor from the gods. The Divinus app will also remember your action, and the gods will react accordingly to those who have worshipped or wronged them. For the Divinus app, we have developed a new image recognition technology that allows you to scan components without the need for QR codes. And even after the campaign, you won't be done, as you can play endlessly with the Eternal mode, which uses the components you've altered through the campaign. We're really excited to bring Divinus to you all and can't wait for you to explore all the secrets of this epic clash of the gods.
Hello everybody, am I muted? Hopefully I'm not muted. How are you doing? I'm trying a new video setup for the first time tonight. We're going to be playing some It's a Wonderful World. We just watched the trailer for Divinus, but I'll give you a little update on that in a moment. If you're hearing me in chat, please give me a thumbs up or please give me a wave or hello and let me know that you can hear me, please, because I've rejigged so much stuff that I'm sure I've absolutely broken something along the way. But hopefully, hopefully you can hear me coming through loud and clear. I'll see not muted. Okay, amazing. See the word muted, panic. Thank you, Bree. So yeah, very quickly to touch upon, we obviously showed the Divinus trailer there. The campaign has ended now, and we were super happy with all of the campaign, how many backers we had and everything that we unlocked. We basically unlocked absolutely everything they wanted for the game, so that was incredible. So we're working quickly now on getting Game Found ready to launch the pledge manager for Divinus, so keep an eye out for that. If you didn't back the game, we will have a late pledge available with everything that was on during the campaign. There's going to be no difference. So you'll be able to get anything, even if you didn't back the campaign up front. So keep an eye out for that. But tonight we're doing something a little bit different. You may or may not know this, but we actually publish It's a Wonderful World. Now, technically, we only actually publish it in America and Canada. So unfortunately, if you're outside of America and Canada, it won't be our publication that you're getting, but you can still find it. And we've also released the War or Peace and Ascension and Corruption expansions as well. And it got me thinking, we're working on getting more of those into stores right now because they're really popular. It's a Wonderful World is a game that has actually just taken the world by storm. It's a Wonderful Kingdom is another game that's coming from the Brought du Jour, and we will be publishing that as well. And yeah, I realized that I'd never played the game solo. So I thought, let's give it a whirl. And I'm hoping that some of you in chat are going to help me because, let me add this in. Never go solo, take a Wookiee. I mean, if I can have a Wookiee here to help me run my empire, I think I will probably do a much better job than I'm about to do. Now, I will say, I have a bit of a personal goal, shall we say. I've played It's a Wonderful World twice, and both times I got 76 points. Don't know how I managed to do it. I managed to get 76 points both times. So my goal tonight is to beat that. Hopefully, that's really what I'd like to happen. If we can beat 76 points, that's an achievement for me. Now, it's worth saying that in the rulebook, the solo mode 76 is still not the best. We could be doing better. I wonder if I can show this to you under my close cam. Maybe you can see that. We've got 60 or less is Rookie. We've got 60 plus is Dictator. 80 plus is Emperor. And 100 plus is Living God. Now... if we could get Emperor 80 plus, I'd be quite happy. So 77 or bust has got, so goal of 77. Yeah. that's the goal, right? That's the expectation that I would like to set for us this evening. But when I say us, when I record this game later in my app, I will just put my name in. Maybe I'll put as plus chat. What do you think? If we can get 77 or higher. Wanted to say quickly before getting back to work, It's a Wonderful World is gold. I was like, is gold. Couldn't agree more, Chris. Thank you so much. Good luck in work, sir. Have a lovely day. So I'm going to involve you guys a little bit. First things first, we need to pick an empire. I'm going to blind do it. Let's just go. Now, you may not be able to see all the detail on the cards, but I will talk through the anatomy of a card in a minute. In fact, let's bring them over here. So we've got the Noram states. We've then got the Aztec Empire. We've then got the Republic of Europe, then the Federation of Asia, and then finally the Pan-African Union. So Noram states, Aztec Empire, Republic of Europe, Federation of Asia, or Pan-African Union. Give me a choice. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, chat. Also need the Azpolo expansion to this game too. Hey, man, I mean, we can definitely play the Aztec Empire. I feel like if there's anyone that was going to call out to me, it's probably going to be that one, right? Let's bring this up a bit. So hopefully you can see that a little bit better. Yeah, I'm very up for doing. All of these are double-sided, so they actually have A and B sides. I realized the last time I played, actually, I played on Aztec B side. Probably, I don't know if I made my life easy or hard. Number 3, sir. Aztec Empire. I mean, that's the one I lent to. Battlecry says 3, which would be the Republic of Europe. Hey, Republic of Europe feels pretty good, actually, for European bricks at times. That might be a little bit somber for me to play. Do you know what? Let's do it. Let's do the Republic of Europe. I've not played as the Republic of Europe before. So I'll stick with side. Let's stick with side A. So side A, I have at the end of the game. So this is gonna set up a lot of our strategy for what we're going to do, right? Because the points in the Empire are immediately 1 point per general that we have at the end of the game. So we're going to be after generals from this stockpile here pretty actively if we're going to take advantage of that. We're going to be producing 2 gray cubes, and check this out, by the way. I'm going to use my pointer. Like this is my military this is my military component mover, you know, just so I can feel like a proper general. So the Republic of Europe gets +2 materials and production, gets 1 energy and 1 research. So it's actually quite a nice start. So let's put that out there, somewhere where you guys can see it there. I think that's pretty good. Now, the way solo mode works is different because we're not going to have drafting, okay? So what we're going to do is kind of do a mimic kind of draft. And what we do to start that is we set up these pools of 5 cards, and I need 8 pools of 5 cards. So I'm going to set these up. Now, the idea is that in each round, I will choose 2 of these pools one at a time. So I'll be getting 5 cards, and then I have to just choose what I'm going to do with each one of those 5 cards. I can put them in for construction, so something that I'm going to build later. I can recycle them to immediately get the resource on the card that they're worth. Or I can take 2 of them. What is that? 4 apiece? I'm losing count. Or I can take 2 of the 5 cards and discard them to draw 5 new cards from the deck and pick one of those to keep and do something with. So there is a mini kind of decision being made between each one of these 5 card decks. And then there's a decision with how much you want to dig further. And if you haven't played the game before, there are a ton, like a literal ton of these development cards. So it's probably at times going to be worth digging through that stack to find more of what we want. So I have 8 of these decks. I'm going to try and set them somewhere kind of just to the side of me. And you know I'm going to ask you guys to pick which deck I'm going to choose each time. If I can put them in some kind of order just off screen. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to put 1 up here. Actually, put 1 all the way up there. And 1 here. So I think with that, we have our empire. We don't get any starting resources. We have our 8 decks of cards. So we have 8 decks of 5 cards. I'm not going to look at them. We're going to pick a set of 5. We're going to then decide what we want to do with those 5 cards. Then we'll pick another set of 5. Decide what to do with those, and then we're going to end the round. I don't have a round tracker. Hold on. Not that we're going to lose count, right? Because it's just me. But let's stick our round count tracker down. And then after that, 2 rounds of picking cards. We will have a production phase. We will produce lots of minerals, materials, energy, research, exploration, and money. And then we'll do it again 4 times. And hopefully we have 77 points. or higher, right? All right, let's do it. Give me a number. I need to pick a deck of cards between 1 and 8. There are 5 cards in each. Give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm going to pick whichever one you tell me to. And I'm nervous. I'm not going to lie. I'm nervous. I'm excited because I love drafting, and this does a really good job of mimicking what it's like to draft on your own, because you're making a choice between the 5 cards, but you also have the option to discard them to dig for more and make another choice between 5 cards. It's super good. So between 1 and 8, where's my mouse? There we go. 7, says Brie. Okay, do you know what? Let's dive in and do 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, done. So here are our 7 cards. So we have wind turbines, robotic animals, a zeppelin, a mega bomb, and the fountain of youth. Right, let me bring this up larger so we can help to see it a little bit better. So the wind turbine would cost us 2 gray materials, and at each turn it would be producing 1 energy. And that's basically it. The robotic animals would cost us an energy and 2 research, and it would give us 2 points and give us also a general, which we do want because of our Republic of Europe. And it would also give us a gray material each turn. So that's not bad, actually. The Zeppelin would be 2 energy to basically give us an exploration every turn. That's cool, like the thematic of that. The Mega Bomb would be 2 energy, 2 research for 2 generals and 3 victory points, which is basically 5 victory points. That's snazzy. And actually, we're currently going to be producing 1 energy and 1 research a turn. I like this, but can we build it immediately? And does it help us with our engine? And it really doesn't help with our engine. And that's where I'm going to start to struggle, because this could be worth 5 points right now. But really, I probably want to be getting more minerals. I don't know. You guys can't see this, but I'm doing this. This is my let's get an engine going motion. And I realized you guys couldn't see me. I have to run as, but good luck. I love this game. Keep being awesome, my friend. Thank you so much, Scott. That is incredibly kind. You have an absolutely lovely day, sir, and give my love to Thor as well. So, yeah, this is like immediate points or engine building. And I've got to say, engine building is the thing that I think makes the most sense. So I think what we do is we slate the wind turbines for construction. And the reason we're going to do that is because we will be able to construct it pretty much, well, not guaranteed, but we will definitely be able to construct it with what we get from our empire. So I think, yes, we keep the wind turbines. We're going to be able to build it this turn. Hiya, matey. Hey, Toby. Lovely to see you, good sir. Hey, Toby, I love that picture of you and the container ship, man. That actually, I looked at it the other day and it just made me happy inside. I don't know if I want the Zeppelin or not, but if we wanted to, we could recycle the Mega Bomb and the robotic animals for 2 energy, and we could make the Zeppelin immediately, which is kind of spicy. And then if we wanted to be really cheeky, we could hold on to the Fountain of Youth, because it's going to give us 1 point per general, which we already have on our card. So make all of our generals with 2 points instead of just 1, or 3 points instead of just 1. I'm going to do it. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to recycle the Mega Bomb. I'm going to recycle the robotic animals. That's going to give us 2 black energy. And then what I'll do is I'll put my Zeppelin into my construction area and immediately apply those 2 energy cubes to the Zeppelin. So we're basically saying, right, we're an energy and exploration focused empire immediately. So we're going to build that right now because it's complete and put it into our column of what are going to be resources that we produce. Those are gone. And the Fountain of Youth, I think this is a bit risky, but I'm going to commit that to my construction area, because the other option would be to recycle it, and there's nowhere for that black cube to be put right now. The only spaces I have available are these 2 gray wind turbines. So if I was to recycle it, it would go to my empire and essentially be worthless until I got 5 discarded resources. And then I would get a wild crystallium or crystallium, crystallis something. Okay, I'm going to need another number. That was our first set of 5 cards. I need a number between 1 and 7, please. Toby, if you're still here, hit me up, or anybody hit me up with a number. And we're going to pick a second set of 5. I'm feeling okay about this. The one thing we need to be aware of is I do need somewhere. We're going to end up producing 2 energy and 1 research, I need a card in my construction area to soak up those 2 energy. God, I love this game. This is one of my favorite short play games. Oh, Paolo, thank you so much for saying so. And I'm really, really glad you like it. Please feel free to chip in with as much support and advice as you want. This is going to be a backseat encouraged stream. Toby says number 6. Okay, so stack number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, here come our 6 cards, and I will hide myself for a second so we can see them. So we've got Espionage Agency, pretty cool card. Research Center, I like that a lot. Propaganda Center. Saucer Squadron, okay, I like that more. Sorry, I take everything I say back. I want that. And Wind Turbines. Okay. So where are we? We know this turn we're going to produce 2 materials, and that's going to go on the wind turbine and build that. Then we're going to have 2 energy coming in, which right now, Saucer Squadron would be a great one for that. And then, we're going to have 1 research, which could go there as well. So can I put another energy and another research on this? Yes, I can. We could recycle the wind turbines and the research center to get us 1 energy and 1 research. So that'd be 1 energy and 1 research here and here. And then we will get the required 2 energy and 1 more research from our income, which will let us build this round. I love everything about that. How many drinks have you had? Saucy sauce. No, it's a saucy saucer sauce squadron. Saucy. Yeah, I think that's fine, right? Okay, we're committing the saucy sauce squadron. No, saucy saucer sauce squadron. Yeah, that's it. Mental breakdown starting now. We're going to take the wind turbines and the research center. We're going to recycle both for an energy and a research. So we'll put an energy straight onto this card, to the saucy saucer sauce squadron, and 1 research onto this card. Do you fill from top to bottom or bottom to top? Are you a bottom to top filler or top to bottom filler? That's a question. One thing I learned is not to get too excited. I mean, Paolo, I think that ship has sailed. Putting more cards into construction I could actually build. I think Paolo has immediately tapped in to where I'm going to struggle with the game. But here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. I feel confident that putting this Fountain of Youth here is going to be a good decision later because of how many points it is and because we're going to be producing 4 exploration a turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It will be 7 for the Fountain of Youth, so I'm definitely not going to be able to construct it this turn. Yeah. I think keeping thinking is good advice. So with these 2, we could commit to build them, but right now we have no economy coming in whatsoever. We could recycle them for basically a money and for an exploration, but again, not really feeling great about it. There's nowhere to put the money, and the exploration is not really going to increase how quickly we can do the Fountain of Youth here. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this solo player rule to take both of these cards and discard them. And what that means is I get to draw 5 cards off the top of the deck. And we get to choose just one of these 5. One of these 5 we can recycle or we can set aside for construction. So we have Bionic Graphs, Financial Center, another Financial Center, a Research Center, and Wind Turbines. So the Bionic Graphs would be giving us a general, which we want. Again, don't forget, our general is going to give us points with our empire. And income of materials. Not bad, but definitely not something we can build in the next 1 or 2 rounds. Financial Center is something we will be able to build, but definitely not, again, in the next 1 to 2 rounds. So we can only really choose one of these. And you know what? I feel like going heavy into research is the way I want to go. So I'm thinking the Research Center, we keep it, we slate it for construction. Even though it can't be built immediately, we will be able to build it next turn. Yeah, I'm feeling Paolo's advice about putting too much in construction might come back to bite us here. But I think it's okay, he says apprehensively. So we're going to slate the Research Center for construction. And the other 4 are going to get discarded. So we have done 2 sets of 5 cards now. So that is the first round over. Oh, well, that is the first phase of the first round over. Now we're going to head into production. So let me get my super tactical production-y grabby stick out. Okay. So first things first, we're going to go down here to our empire, and we've got 2 gray materials. Okay. No, Paolo, give me all the advice you want. Bree says, I also like the research because it will let you get a general each turn as you're producing 5 of them. A general each turn. Where am I getting a general each turn from? From here. You are a cookie. That's very smart. So actually, I was going to come to that point right now. So what we do in the production phase is we do 3 steps: production, supremacy, and then construction. Now, in the solo game, the production is the same. So we look to our empire and any cards that we have constructed. So right now, we're doing gray first. We have 2 materials. So I'm going to grab, let's see how well this works. Oh, that's just beautiful. Oh, I love everything about it. Come here. Come here, you little materials. Yeah. Now, the funny thing is we're going to put them immediately on the wind turbine. Then we go to supremacy. And what supremacy says is in solo, not in multiplayer. In multiplayer, it's whoever has the most production of a particular color. In solo, you have to have 5 production of a particular color. And if you do, you get the bonus. And up here, you get a financier for a point, a general for a point, one of your choice for a point. Money would be financier, and exploration would be general. So right now, exactly as Bree said, if we start producing 5 research, I love this pokey stick. It might be my favorite thing. If we start producing 5 research around, we can choose between a financier and a general, which of course we'll be choosing generals. So we've done production. We've checked for supremacy. We did not make 5 materials, so we don't get anything. We're now going to construct the wind turbine, and that's going to get added to our little pool of construction. So you'll see what we're doing, our pool of production, is we're increasing the number of symbols down here. So moving on to the energy phase, we are producing 1, 2 energy. So I'll take 2 of those cubes, and I'm going to put them onto the saucer squadron. So it is now only 1 research away from being constructed. We did not make 5, so we're not getting the bonus. Now, research. We're making from our empire, boom, 1 research, which is going to immediately go into our saucer squadron. We're not producing 5, so we're not going to get the bonus, but we'll go ahead and produce the saucer squadron right now. Oh, I love everything about what just happened. Put the research cubes and the energy cubes back. Now, we're on to money production. We have nothing. We're not a financially rich empire. That's okay. We've got flying saucers. You can keep your money. They dispense condiments. It's great. So next we're going to exploration. Now, because we produced in the first round 4 exploration, we are going to put all 4 of those onto the Fountain of Youth. Oh, yeah. When I first drew that card, I thought there's no way we're going to build that. Now, next turn for sure, we are going to make it. Amazing. I'm super psyched about that. We didn't do 5 though, so we're not going to get the general. As soon as I can get a 5th exploration, we'll be bringing in the generals. They'll be exploring the world. It's going to be great. It's going to be wonderful. It's going to be fantastic. Okay. So I think if I check, yes, that's the end of the round. I'm going to flip this over. Move us to round 2. We should now be playing anti-clockwise. It's fine. And I need a new number. So we're going back to the stacks of 5 cards. I have 6 stacks left. Give me a number between 1 and 6. Make it a good one. What do we want? We want some more exploration. We probably want to make more materials. I'm feeling like we're going to be doing a lot of exploration, and maybe we could do with building up our kind of like backbone infrastructure. I'm worried if we focus purely on exploration, we might leave ourselves short. But let's see. So number between 1 and 6. 2 says Toby. 3 says Paolo. Draw Paolo, it's your call, my friend. Let's give it to you. So number 3. Hope it's a good one. We have the Icebreaker. Let me make this a bit bigger again so we can try. I know the camera focus is not amazing, the fun of using webcams, but hopefully you can see at least the resources. We have the Icebreaker, Transportation Network, Super Sonar, the Zeppelin, and Human Cloning. Well, I never. Okay, immediately I'm attracted to 3 of these cards. So let's start from the top. Zeppelin's just nice because it's energy that we're going to make 2 energy next turn, and we can spend it on another Zeppelin, which is more exploration. That's just nice. The reason I like that so much, though, is the Super Sonar. will give us exploration by the number of vehicle buildings we have. And we currently have 2 down here. And we could very easily have a third, maybe even a fourth. The transportation network is super spicy because at the end of the game, it's going to give us 1 victory point per vehicle building we have. So no good now again, really, but kind of something we maybe want for later on. Oh, I don't know. I really don't. This is tricky. I think the super sonar has to be something we take. I think I'm leaning towards the super sonar and the Zeppelin as 2 cars that we slate for construction. The Zeppelin I know we can do. The super sonar we will be able to do so long as we take 1 green card from somewhere and we put 1 gray cube from somewhere too. So it's tentative. It's tentative. I don't like human cloning. I think that can either be recycled or it can be used to trade down, and I don't want the money. So that's definitely going to be an option for drawing new cards, and I think so can Icebreaker. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set aside these 3 for a moment, and I'm going to take these 2, and I'm going to discard them to draw 5 and look at 1 new card. The breeze saying, plus, we get 3 Crystallium from finishing the Fountain of Youth that we could use for the Super Sonar. Ooh! Now, the only sad thing about that is that will not happen until the very last step. So it would happen after the point that we really want the Super Sonar to trigger. It's good, but I would really rather get it built before then, if possible. If possible. As you say, if necessary. It's like, is it? Oh, another Zeppelin and a secret society. The lost continent of Mu. There is a cow on that card. I don't think I have ever seen that before. I'm showing my lack of culture here. Was the continent of Mu a thing, or is this a cow joke? I have just realized I don't think I've seen this card before. I'm happy either way. It's really fair to say. Now we only get 1 of these. We can only have 1. And you know what? I think I feel pretty good about what I'm about to do. I'm going to commit the Super Sonar to being constructed. And the reason I'm doing that is because I'm going to take the university. Oh, this is a risky decision, but I'm going to take the university and I'm going to recycle it. So the university is going to recycle and give us a research, and then the rest will just be discarded. So I'm going to put that on the Super Sonar. Now, I'm going to commit. Oh, this is really... Okay, I'm definitely committing the Zeppelin for construction. Now, I really need some input here. If I recycle the transportation network. So if we recycle this and immediately get a gray material, we can put it on the research center. That costs 1. The cost give us 1, and there's 2 more, which we will produce, meaning we can definitely make the research center. Except I will need 1 more. Oh, I will need 1 more energy. Or I can commit to build this. And if I commit to construct it, that's really making our lives much harder, but it's worth 1 victory point per vehicle, and I'm on for 3. Could definitely be on for more than that. Oh, I don't know. I think I have to be safe. I think, again, I'm going to follow Paolo's advice. I'm going to recycle the transportation network. I'm going to take the 1 material and put it on the research center. Okay, I have 5 decks of 5 cards left. I need a number between 1 and 5, please. I'm like, don't forget, the goal is really simple. We want 77 points, right? You think it's worth the risk? Oh, no. Oh, do you? I just decided it wasn't worth the risk. I don't know. I would, if I did take the risk, I would need to recycle nearly the entire next hand. Like, I would need to recycle... Goodness, I would need to recycle 1 gray minimum, but like 4 gray ideally. 1 gray minimum would have been fine. Oh, I don't know. Right, number between 1 and 5 for our next deck of cards. What's it going to be? Oh man, I don't this and this is the balance, right? Because and this is why the drafting for solo is really cool, because you can discard 2 cards at any time and then see 5 more. It gives you a lot of opportunity. 1. Okay. Come on. So we're looking for 1 energy. And then we also need some blue cards, some exploration cards, because we're going to produce a lot of it. We're going to produce 7 of it. So we need at least one of these cards to have slots for blue exploration. Well, how about that? I think that is, if we were playing poker and this flop came down, well, flop turn and river, that's the nuts. Alexander's Tomb is an almost auto keep for us. It has a solo mode. I didn't know, but I want it. It does have a solo mode, Angela, and it is freaking awesome. You're catching us just in the middle of a 4-round mode. We're coming to the second part of round 2 right now. Yeah, this is good. This is nice. Okay, some immediate decisions. Alexander's Tomb is almost certainly becoming a big point scoring thing for us, and it's going to go. We've got so much exploration coming in. That's going to be super easy to do. It's 10 points plus the generals, which is going to be effectively worth 12 points. It's so good. So that's getting kept for construction. I don't think there's any two ways about it. The other ones, not so straightforward. We've got nuclear plant, submarine, industrial complex, and universal exposition. The nuclear plant, I would quite kind of like it. However, I kind of just want to recycle it to ensure we get the 3 energy we need. Because right now we need 2 energy for the Zeppelin and 1 energy from the research station. And we're only going to be producing 2. So if I recycle the nuclear plant, guarantees the energy we need, which feels good, I think. I know it does. The flip side would be keeping the nuclear power plant and potentially building with it, which is, it would be nice. 3 energy a turn is a lot. If I'm going to do it, I would do it right now. It is the time to do it. Okay, I'll tell you what, we're going to put the submarine and the nuclear plant just aside for a moment. I'm not going to decide what to do with those. The industrial complex and the universal exposition, they're both financial money to recycle, so I'm going to discard them both. And again, this is a solo mode. If you haven't seen the solo mode rules, you discard 2 of the cards, you draw 5 more from the top of the deck, and you pick 1 to either recycle or slate for construction. So we have genetic upgrades. Oh, look at the little penguin. Oh, it's so good. We have a tank division. We have cities of gold. Oh boy. Offshore oil rig or recycling plant. Can we do the cities of gold this turn? I believe we can. And by can, I mean can't. Can we? We're going to be producing 4, 5, 6, 7 exploration. We need 3 for there and 4 for that. We could totally do it now. Oh boy. Yeah, I think we've got to keep the cities of gold. I'm not sure if the money income is actually what we really want, but it just fits too well into what we're doing. Like, it just fits too well. So, boom, boom. We get rid of the rest of them. So I think that commits. Oh, I look at all these things. We're committing this to construction. I really hope I've done my math right. We're going to really have to construct a lot of things this round. These 2, I think we are recycling the nuclear plant for 1 energy, and that's going to go on the research center. And the submarine, it's going to be. Do you know what? Let's commit to build it, because I really don't need that one material right now. Okay, this is the killer time now, where I hope I've done all the math right. So we come to the end of this. Build it, build it, and they will come, right? So, okay, I'm nervous, but let's go. Let's get my pointy gravity stick out. So the first thing we do is production for materials, which are these ones down here. We're producing 1, 2, so we're not going to get the supremacy bonus because we have to build 5, produce 5 for the supremacy bonus. I'm not going to grab them because 1, 2 will come, and then they'll basically go here, here on the research center. So the research center will get built. Lovely jubbly. Then the next step, so we move along from the gray materials into the black energy. We're going to get 1, 2 energy. Those 2 energy are going to go immediately onto the Zeppelin and just build it straight away. Don't even need to move the cubes. I'm just going to build it right now. I think we're okay, aren't we? Yes, I think we're okay, folks. So next up, we move to the research. We're producing 1, 2, 3 research. They're going to go 1, 2, 3 here. So I'm not going to move them. I'm just going to finish building the super sonar. Okay. Now the fun begins. Well, sorry, the fun doesn't begin. We get to the money and we produce nothing. And then we get to the exploration and we produce 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then, we're going to make more than I thought. And then it's 1 per vehicle that we have. We have 1, 2, 3 vehicles. So we're getting, if I correct this right, 8. Yeah. I might need to get some more cubes from the bag. I didn't put enough out. There are way more cubes in the bag. I just didn't think I would need them all. So we have 8 to spend. 3 are going on the Fountain of Youth, right? Yeah, because it's going to give us that crystallium. So 1, 2, 3. And then, sorry, it should be 1, 2, what did I say? 8, so 3. I got 5 left. So 1, 2, 3, 4 goes on the Cities of Gold. And I've still got 1 left, which will go on to Alexander's tomb. Boom. Amazing. Yeah, vehicles. You got it exactly right. You're good. You're absolutely good. So the Fountain of Youth will get built. That's going to give us a bonus because it has at the bottom these 3 tokens. So we've got points here. We've got the recycle value here, but we've got a bonus for building it here. So we're going to get 3 crystallium, which are basically wild resources, but also some very powerful buildings actually use them. So those could come into play later, maybe. We're going to do the Cities of Gold too. That's worth 3 victory points, and it's going to produce 3 money for us a turn as well. Okay. So in terms of points right now, the thing that we're really, 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 really missing are generals. Because our generals are normally worth 1 point. But our empire makes them worth 1 more, and the card we built here makes them worth 1 more as well. We need generals. Because every general is effectively worth 3 points. We're going to get 2 from the tomb and can even get 1 from the submarine. But really, we just need to see more generals. Let's move on to round 3. We're halfway through the game. I have 4 decks of 5 cards left. Give me a number between 1 and 4. Anybody in chat? Number between 1 and 4. I'm going to pick our next draft of 5 cards. Yeah, now we've got a good starting point. We're producing very few materials. We're making just 2 materials a turn and 2 energy a turn. That's scary to me. Research is 3 a turn. Money is 3 a turn. Exploration is currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's currently 8 a turn, but could go up even higher. So we're on the precipice. Should have gotten a general. No, unfortunately not. Nope. Oh, wait a minute. Should have gotten it for here. Bree, you star. So we did produce more than 5 exploration, which means we do indeed get a general because technically we have supremacy among all others, even though we're for ourselves. Thank you, Bree. Well remembered. Usually when you play multiplayer, it's the player that's going to have the most production of any type. In solo, you have to hit a threshold of 5. You produced 8. Yes, you're a star. So let's put these back. In some kind of, so give me a number between 1 and 4 for my next deck of cards. Yeah, you saved me. I appreciate that a lot. That is 3 points worth of difference. Like that is not. That is. If we get 78 points, it'll be because you reminded me not to miss that general. Right, I'm going to grab number 2, and let's see what we get. So nuclear plant, military base has a general on it. Recycling plant, juggernaut, and tank division. Well, oh my goodness. I mean, on principle alone, I want to build a juggernaut. Like this is... We're going to struggle for materials and energy for it, but we have lots of materials and energy here that we could potentially give up. It will give us 2 generals, and it'll also give us a victory point per vehicle at the end of the game, which we currently have 3, but could have more. It's scary that we're so short on materials and energy. That's the killer, right? That's the thing that I was scared would kind of come up and bite us, and it's right here now. And the nuclear plant and the recycling plant are the 2 kinds of cars that we need to get there. Yeah. Oh, it's a vehicle itself as well. Yeah. I feel like we have to commit to building the Juggernaut. I think there's no 2 ways about it. It needs Crystallium. We have 2 Crystallium. We're going to do it. It's going to happen. If we're going to do it, it's going to happen. Let's think about what we need to make it. We need to recycle a material, and we need to recycle an energy. So recycling the recycling plant, recycling the recycling plant, and recycling the nuclear plant is what we're going to do to enable that to happen. So that gives us a material, and it gives us an energy, which I will put onto the Juggernaut immediately. The unfortunate thing is this is kind of needing exactly the same things as the submarine is needing. So the submarine could end up not being built. It really could happen, unfortunately. These two. I could recycle both. I really could. Or we could try and build one of them because it's basically worth 3 points. Yeah, I don't know. This is tough. Recycling both seems a bit overkill. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to discard them both. I'm going to draw 5 cards from the deck. And then we're going to see what Lady Luck or Laddie Luck brings us. So I get one of these cards. Oh boy. Oh boy. So we have the Bermuda Triangle. We have unknown technology. We have another recycling plant. We have a solar cannon and the research center. The solar cannon would not only give us a general, but would again increase the value of our generals. I don't see how we don't build this, to be honest. We're going to have the money for it. We're going to have the research for it. We're going to be short on energy. But we can make that up by recycling stuff. Yep, I feel like a Juggernaut and a solar cannon feels... do you know what I feel like? Does anyone remember the game Command and Conquer? But specifically Command and Conquer Generals. This right here, my ion cannon and my Juggernaut, like I feel like I am in Command and Conquer right now. This is perfect. Yeah, committing to that. And the rest all go away. Okay, that was a really good pick. I've got 3 decks of cards left. I need a number 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. I need some energy and potentially a card that I can put research onto. Energy and a card I can put research onto. That's really what I'm after. Oh, this has gone. I want to say better than I thought it would go, but it's also like, I don't know yet. We're not there yet. 2. Okay. We are not there yet. All right. Blackbeard's Treasure. All right. To go with our solar cannon. Wind turbines. Satellites. Mega drill. And an icebreaker. So, this is a bit lackluster. Okay, I think definitely for sure the wind turbines are getting recycled. That's just happening 100%. I know it's happening because I need that energy. I need that energy to build my Juggernaut, baby, and my solar cannon. That leaves us with satellites, mega drill, icebreaker, and don't forget Blackbeard's Treasure. Now, how many exploration will we be producing this turn? Will be just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, even potentially 9. I don't think more than 9 though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 will go on to Alexander's tomb. We will have 3 left. If that is the case, then it just makes sense to make Blackbeard's Treasure. It just makes sense. So we commit to that. The math is there for it. We have the abundant exploration, so we commit to constructing it. What are we lacking? We are lacking A, things to put resources on, and B, energy. Still lacking 1 energy. So let's get rid of the icebreaker and the mega drill. We're going to hold on to the satellites for just a minute. I'm going to put it aside for a second. And we're going to hopefully get a card with an energy on it that we can recycle. Come on, luck of the solo draft. We want a card with an energy on it that we can recycle. Black energy. Mega drill, no. Climate control, yes. Tank division, no. Aircraft carrier and Roswell. We went ahead and got the climate control. So we could recycle the climate control for the 1 energy. I think there's the aircraft carrier is spicy. The Roswell. Roswell gives us a general and more multiplied general points. Oh no. What do we do? Okay, these are out of the equation. We just can't even think about building those right now, but we could definitely think about building both of these. Oh no. No, we couldn't. We want to trash this so we can build this. Oh no. Oh, I can only choose 1. I have to choose 1. I think we don't have to build the solar cannon this turn. We don't have to build it this turn because it's actually giving us nothing. It's producing nothing for us. We just need to make sure we produce it by the end of the game. All right? So Roswell, if we did get 9 exploration, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We then have 6 coming in. It's another general. It's another general multiplier. Roswell, oof. Oof, Roswell is so good for us. Yeah, I think I can't get away from Roswell. I think we've got to let the climate control go. We've got to commit to Roswell, and we're going to commit to the satellites. Oof, 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 oof. Okay, that was it. We've got 2 decks left. It's the end of round 3. Let's go. So production time. Oh. So gray material production is going to give us 2. Where's my stick? Wow, there's my stick. So give me 2 of those bad boys. Come on, out you come. There you go. Oh yeah, how to feel like a general. If only this was like Trafalgar and they were little ships. Okay. We do not, of course, get the bonus because we didn't make 5. We then move to energy production. We're going to get 1, 2 from energy production. Which is going to put 1 on the Juggernaut, 1 on the solar cannon. And then I forgot we did have all this Crystallium. We put 1 Crystallium on. I forgot we still have 2 left, and that's going to build the Juggernaut. So that will give us 2 generals immediately as a bonus. Oh, I forgot about this bonus exploration. We're going to have so much exploration. Oh my word. I forgot about the Juggernaut adding to that as well. Whoosh. Okay. We produced only 2 there, so no bonus to get. Research, we're making 1, 2, 3. Is that right? What have I done? Do you know what? We might end up using a Crystallium on the solar cannon here. Maybe. There's no need to, I suppose. So 1, 2, 3 goes on to the satellites. From research, did I do this right? Did I miss? No, I think I did it right. I thought I did something wrong for a second. I think I just completely forgot that research was a thing, and because I've been so focused on exploring the world. Then we're going to get to money. We produced 3 for money. Again, we didn't hit 5, which means we're not hitting those triggers for supremacy. We're missing a lot of them. But now we're going to hit exploration. And this is where it gets fun. We're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Plus 1 then for each vehicle. So 8, 9, 10, 11. So 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. That will definitely give us the general because we got more than 5. Yes, we need those generals. Okay, now points. So Alexander's turn is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Blackbeard's treasure. What is more important? I have 5, which isn't enough for Roswell, actually. So yeah, we put 3 on Blackbeard's treasure, and we put 2 on Roswell for later. Boom. So Alexander's tomb and Blackbeard's treasure are both built. So this is going to give us 10 victory points straight up, plus 2 more generals. Oh boy, Yeah, baby. Then Blackbeards doesn't give us any bonus, but it will give us 2 points, and it will increase our exploration and our gold income. Oh boy, we have a lot of things half built here. A lot of things half built. Really is not, it's not a problem. We just need to make sure we do it, right? And the submarine is currently worth 3 points, but it will be 4, even 5 points. So the submarine might be worth building. Okay, here we go. Put my point away. Last round, round 4. Back to going anti-clockwise again. Not that it matters because it's just me. I'm going to draw 2 decks. I'm going to draw the first one. I'll bring this up big again so we can at least see it a bit better. So we have a Zeppelin. We have an airborne laboratory. We have a harbor zone. Interesting. We have an offshore oil rig. And we have an industrial complex. Okay, I've got to be honest. None of this is looking very nice. The one thing that's worth noting is we do have 4 money coming in next turn. Blackbeards is going to give us 1. And we're going to get 3 from, what was that before? What was it? It was the Cities of Gold. So we do have 4 money coming in that we do need to consider using. And that would be 2 points plus 2 financiers. So it would technically be 4 points. I don't know if that's worth it. But I feel like we're going to have all that money coming in anyway. So we're probably going to go for it. We're definitely going to have Roswell built. We're definitely going to have the solar cannon built. We are lacking in energy again. We are going to only produce 2, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 slots available right now for it to go in. We do have the 2 Crystallium, which are wild, so that's not the end of the world. So I kind of feel like we get rid of the offshore oil rig, we recycle it, and put 1 onto the solar cannon. We keep the harbor zone potentially. I'm going to leave it just there for a minute. And let us actually, do you know exactly what I want to do? Let's commit that to construction. Let's recycle the industrial complex. And that'll let us put 1 on there right now. And then these 2, we're going to discard them to draw 5 more cards and see if we can get ourselves some more points somehow. What do we need? We're going to have exploration to spare. Exploration is the thing that really we will have an abundance of, and only 4 spaces for. So we'd love to see a card here that uses a lot of exploration. Come on. Oh no. Oh, no. I can only keep 1. Oh, I can only keep 1. This is fine. This is fine. So recycling plant is dead boring, right? The recycling plant is something that early game would have been fine. Saucer Squadron is just income. It's not points. Offshore oil rig is points, but not points we need. These 2 are the interesting ones. King Solomon's Mines is 2 points plus gold income. Really, we don't care. City of Agatha, though. So this is perfect for what we need. We need to use exploration. We have the Crystallium spare, and it's going to increase the value of our generals. It's going to make the generals worth 1 more point each, which is just too good. So that one gets slated and the other 4 are gone. That was a legit pickup. Like that was sick. Last deck. Okay. Quick reevaluation before we do this. So we're going to have the 2 materials coming in for the submarine. We're going to have 2 energy coming in for the satellites. We still need, if we wanted to do it, actually, let's just allocate this over here now, because that is definitely going there. We're going to have the research we need. We're going to have 1 research spare. We're going to have the money we need. We're going to have the exploration we need, for sure. So what we're really missing is 3 energy for what will be a 6-point submarine, I think. So the question really becomes is, do we get a better option with these 5 cards that offers us a way to get 6-point submarine with 3 energy, 2 energy if we use the Crystallium, or do we get something more enticing amongst the cards? Museum, the World Congress, the National Monument, the Nuclear Plant, or the Gravity Inverter. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of points here. The museum is actually 2 victory points per blue card, which is, if I get this right, it's an exploration. Or it's a discovery, sorry. That is spicy. That is really spicy. If I wanted to, we could recycle both of these and we could trash both of these to try and get one more card. And if we could get 3 money, we can make the museum. And that would be worth whoa, a lot of points. It would be worth 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 versus the submarine, which is not going to be worth that. However, it would require us to draw 5 cards, and one of them would need to be a money. But the crystallium we have, I think, would save us. So yeah, I'm going to commit to this. So we're going to commit to building the museum. This is weird. I did not expect to build a card like a museum. I expected to go very military. We're going to yeah, no, we're committing to this. We're going to recycle both of these to put money. And then we're going to take these 2. Here we go. Big moment. These 2 get discarded so we can draw 5 cards and keep 1 from the deck. We need 1 card with money on it. Although I think we're still fine with the crystallium. But 1 card with money. Oh, first card. Secret Society has money. And so does the Industrial Complex, and so does the Financial Center. We had 3 options to get money. Wow. I think that's just what we do. So we discard 4 and we recycle the Secret Society for 1 money, which we'll put in the museum, which will build. I mean, technically, I could have been putting them on the Harbor Complex. Oh, man, I could have been putting them on the Harbor Complex. No, we'll just do it. Commit to it. I'm in now. I'm in. Yeah, done. All right. Oh, I feel okay about this. So we're all done. Now it's time to do our final production, and let's hope I did not mess up. So, first step, gray material production. 2 are coming in. To be honest, I don't think it matters, because I don't think we're going to make the poor lowly submarine. It's going to go here. We don't get the 5 bonus. We didn't get 5, so we don't get supremacy. Then we're over to the black energy cubes. So here, we're getting 1, 2. Yep, that's it. And they're going on to the satellites. Now we get to research. We get 1, 2, 3. We don't get the bonus. 1 goes on to satellites. 1 goes on to solar cannon. And 1 just goes on to our empire, doing nothing, but it will become a crystallium if we get 5 essentially wasted resources. Not ideal, but hey, it could be useful for something. Probably not. I think we've planned quite well. So the satellites will get built. That'll give us a general. Yeah, general. The solar cannon will get built. And that'll give us a general. And more importantly, it'll increase the value of our generals. Oh, mama. Then that was all of our research, wasn't it? Yes, but we didn't hit the threshold. Money. We have 4 money coming in. So again, we don't hit the threshold, but that 4 money from Blackbeards and the Cities of Gold is exactly what we need to make the harbor zone. So that will come in. That'll give us 2 financiers, which, hey, is basically 2 points. It's also worth 2 points itself. Then we get to exploration and we do silly things. We get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we multiply our vehicles to give us 11, 12, 13, 14. So we definitely get a general. And unfortunately, fortunately, but unfortunately, we're going to make Roswell with 4. We're going to make the city of Agatha with 4. We'd still have 6 left over that don't have anywhere to go. Technically, they would go onto our board and become Crystallium. So 4 and then 2 remaining. We get 5 and it makes a Crystallium, and then 2 more finish off. And those get built. So Roswell gives us a general. And City of Agatha doesn't give us anything, but oh my goodness, our generals are about to be worth so many points. And our submarine, oh man, our submarine is one. No, our submarine is one resource away. I'm so sorry, submarine. I failed you. I was so close. Oh man, that's so many points as well. That is so many points. Ah, submarine, I failed you, man. I'm sorry. Oh man, that literally is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points right there. Sorry, submarine, you're out of here, my friend. You're not worth no points. Okay. Hoof. Where have I put my score pad? I put it back in the box, haven't I? 1 second. One. Let's see if I can grab my score box. And we'll do it properly. Score pad. A pen. Okay. And just in case you didn't doubt it, my last game, 76 points. That is our target. 76 points is what we're trying to beat. I'll put my name on it. As plus chat. We got this, chat. You are committed to my scoreboard. So let's take all this back. It's going to get a little messy while I try and sort this out. So I'll set aside all the generals and all the ones that are just straight up points. That's a multiplier. That's straight up. That's a general. That's straight up. That's no points, no points, no points, no points, no points. Yeah, our first round was full of cards that don't get points. How many generals do we have? There's 3, 4, 5. There's another 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 5. Okay, nice round 10. And then we've got I think we're going to have 2 financiers. I didn't think I meant to take an extra one there. And 2 financiers, I think is right. So first up, straight up points. What did we have in our first row for points? We had 1, 3 is 4, and 10 is 14, 2 is 16, 3 is 19, 2 is 21. So 21 straight away. That's not a bad start. What did I get? I had 10 in that one last time. Next row is from... Oh, I need those cards, don't I? Hold on a second. Is points from vehicles. So our Juggernaut is going to give us points from vehicles. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4. That was it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, that's not bad. I will take it. Points from research. We weren't a very research-focused empire, were we? No, we weren't a betterment of mankind. We were a go and dig up all the booty, go and check out Roswell, get our satellites and solar cannon on board, and just be ready for the alien invasion with our Juggernaut. Like that's pretty much exactly how the Republic of Europe decided to play this year. So nothing from research. From gold, from economy, also nothing. From our discovery, though, that museum, wow. Like we had the Fountain of Youth, we had the Cities of Gold, we had Roswell, we had Alexander's Tomb, we had Blackbeard's Treasure, with the City of Agatha. I mean, oh boy, did that museum come up at a good time. So that's 2 points per discovery. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Love it. Financiers, we got 2. 1 point apiece. Done. Easy. Now, our generals. So from our civilization card, our generals are worth 1. They're all worth 1 themselves usually. So each general is only worth 1. That makes it worth 2. The Roswell makes it worth 3. City of Agatha makes it worth 4. Solar Cannon makes it worth 5. Fountain of Youth makes it worth 6. And that's it. So each general is worth 6 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. So that's 60 points. Oh, folks, I definitely think we've met our target. So do a quick bit of math. 25, 37, 39, 99. Don't even mess with me, math. Are you kidding? 25, 37, 39, 99. No! I'm one away. Are you kidding? 1 away from being a living god. I don't even know where to look. I don't know what to do. We achieved we achieved the Emperor, which is we had to be an Emperor. Remember, it was Rookie was 60 or less, Dictator was 60 or more, Emperor was 80 or more, Living God was 100 or more. And we got 99. I want to be happy that we beat 76, but I'm also now a little miffed that I got 99 and not 100. Never happy, never happy. Oh, that was a good game. Oh, I enjoyed that thoroughly. I think the risking it was a good shout. I think the Fountain of Youth was a great shout. The Generals was good. Oh, that was just good. Yep, I enjoyed that thoroughly. Chat, and you'll see. I'll prove it to you. If hopefully you can see this, it is marked as plus chat. We'll share that. Make sure everyone knows that it's not my victory. It's not mine. It's yours as much as mine. You picked the order of the cards, so that was epic. You picked the Empire. Yeah, that was great fun. Well, look, as a quick update, if you don't know this, let me grab this for you. We also, this is out of stock everywhere. Whenever we did the first print one of It's a Wonderful World, the War or Peace campaign, it sold out super fast. But we're reprinting it and they're on their way. And if you haven't played this, if you're into your It's a Wonderful World, this is going to give you a campaign with scenario packs, sealed scenario packs that give you stories to unfold and play, plus a booster pack of extra cards which expand the game, plus a secret box. There's a secret box inside of extra stuff. I think this is something that I might do. I think this can be played solo. I need to double check, but I believe, yeah, this can be done solo. Maybe it might be time for an It's a Wonderful World campaign. The other thing we also have, if you don't know, so that's It's a Wonderful World War or Peace expansion. We also have the Corruption and Ascension expansion, which is a small box one, smaller than the main box. And this one adds in Corruption and Ascension development cards. So you have super production, master projects, ways to double the risk and double the reward with the different type of scoring, and ways to essentially make your empire evil, which I'm like, oh, I'm not sure. So if you enjoyed that, let me know. Probably comment on Facebook or YouTube, because I think I super enjoy It's a Wonderful World. I super enjoy the solo experience. I think that's something I may come back to do again. Maybe the campaign. Maybe I'll twist somebody's arm to play it with me. Anyway, for now, I'm going to say thank you so much for being here. This was a real blast. I super enjoyed this. I'm going to get on my way. Have a lovely day, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. Keep an eye out for the Divinus Pledge Manage opening soon. And we're going to have some more information in the coming weeks as well about our fall catalog. We have a whole ton of new games coming out this fall, including 2 new kids games, a brand new Chronicles of Crimes game, plus a bunch of other new crime games we haven't spoken about yet. So yes, keep an eye out for what we have coming out, Lucky Duck. It's going to be a really exciting kind of next build up to the end of the year. Right. Thank you, everybody. Goodbye. Have a lovely day.